Hello. Give me 1 second while I share this out. I hope you're having a great day, guys. My day was pretty busy. I had a follow-up appointment for my finger. Look, it's pretty much all healed. Um, what else did I do today? Went to work. I uploaded a new interview for the podcast. I'm so funny when I flip my hair. Um, so I've been busy today. Share and yeah. So we're gonna have some fun today. Hi Tanya, how are you, my dear? How you doing, girl? I'm getting onto Instagram. Ooh, as you come in, please let me know where you're joining from so I can greet you properly. Tanya, I know you're joining from North Carolina. Somebody else is here on Facebook. Let me know where you're joining from so I can say hi. Oh, you're recuperating? Oh yeah, you were sick. Are you better now? Are you all better? Or are you like still in the healing phase? What's the title of this thing? Um, yeah. Tanya was not feeling well. Hi, Sincere 39. How you doing? Let me pin this. All right. So we are live on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, yes, you know what I realized last night, guys, that I did not record the audio for the podcast. So, oh my gosh, you had surgery yesterday. What did you have surgery on? While Tanya puts that in there, yeah, I forgot to record the audio for yesterday's podcast. So I've got my recorder right here. We're gonna upload the episode. I've got a new interview coming out on Friday. So very excited. Lots of things happening over here. Yeah, we're gonna get started in about 2 minutes. I have 3 stories for y'all. One is a cautionary tale about who you donate to. Oh wow, you had a cataract. Well, I'm glad that they were able to fix it and preserve your vision because you need to see, girl. Need them eyes. Toby, what are you doing to my clothes? Toby is like making a nest in my jeans. All right, we're getting started in 1 minute. I'm gonna need you to share this out to your peoples. Hey, King Tax Services, everybody watching now or in the future, if you need your taxes done, you need to check out King Tax Services 18 on Instagram. My good friend Tanya King Horn, she is going to get you right for tax season, and I wish you a speedy recovery, my dear. We're getting started soon. Ooh. Thank you for sharing. Why do I have multiple? All this? Did I not ask for this? All right. We got some good stories today. I'm looking for your participation. Your girl's tired, but I'm here. Woo! All right, it is 8:05, guys. It's time to share this out. I'm going to turn the recording on. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my pretty much daily live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. Hi, Shop Best on the Yard. I am Natalie Pierre-Lewis, host of the show. I look tired. Yeah. I'm a little sleepy, a little tired. It's been a rough day. As I was saying, I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show and owner and operator of NPL Legal Dish. Excuse me. Owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help entrepreneurs like yourself get your business paperwork together. So if you need help with things like contracts, registering your business with the state, EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, brand protection through trademarks, patents, or copyrights, hiring employees properly. I help you do all of that. Why am I qualified to help you? I'm so happy that you asked. I am a licensed attorney. I have been one for 13 years and counting. I have started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school. But so many of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to make it in business, there are just some things that you're going to need to know. Now, if you would like to set up a business strategy session with me, you can set up a free 15-minute consultation if you're a first-time client by going to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. There you can also pick up my trademark toolkit, which gives you the foundation that you need to start protecting your brand out there in these streets. It's really easy to get into business these days, and a lot of people's ideas are getting stolen. So it's really important that you know how to protect your brand. Yeah. All right. Sincere 39, if I look tired, it's because one, I've been up for a really long time, and two, if you notice, I don't have my glasses on. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and I've got contacts in, but my eyes are still a little sensitive and getting used to them. So, all right. Okay. All right. So on to the show. The way that this works, if you are a new viewer, is that I pull stories from the news, from pop culture, from things that we know, things that we care about, and I use them to demonstrate business concepts that can be a little abstract. So I am going to ask for your participation. This is not me talking at you. This is a dialogue. So I'm going to ask you to, mash some buttons, give me your opinions. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, feel free to drop them in the comment box, okay? But let's get started. I want to see at least one ready. Let me see a ready. Let me see a ready. 8. Let me see you ready so we can get started. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, podcast land, I know that you're ready out there because you're listening. All right, we're going to get started because I don't want any dead air for the... Okay, we've got one ready. All right, so the first story that we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen, I actually posted this in my stories today. I saw a story that said Fox, the network, thank you for the ready, Sincere 39, the network, the entertainment network, they have filed a trademark for the phrase "Okay Boomer." Now, if you watch the show regularly, you know that I talked about "Okay Boomer" last week. Apparently, it's a phrase that's gaining popularity. It's meant to refer to like the baby boomer generation. It's how like the younger generations are referring to baby boomers. And there have been trademarks filed for OK Boomer, but they've been for merchandise. So Fox has filed a trademark for OK Boomer, and they are planning on coming out with a TV show about it. So this story counts because it shows that you can have a trademark for the same thing in different industries. Trademarks are very narrow. You don't have a blanket trademark when you trademark a logo or a word. It is only for your industry. That's why the golden arches only count in the fast food industry. If somebody else wanted to have golden arches for power tools, technically they could. But, we all know the golden arches belong to McDonald's, right? But my question to you, because we know that this is okay, there's not going to be any clash, is do you think that this show, if it comes out, how long do you think it's going to last? Because Fox has a tendency of putting out shows that like flop immediately. Like I remember there was one show, I don't even think they got past 3 episodes and they pulled it. So this OK Boomer TV show that apparently they filed a trademark for, do you think that it's going to be able to do well? Because obviously it's going to have to do with, the younger generation dealing with the older generation. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Mm-mm. What do you think? Wow, you guys are quiet tonight. I don't think it's going to do well. Again, this is something that's very specific. I don't know. We don't know how long this OK Boomer trend is going to last. Unless they do it really well and it ends up something like that 70s show, which was actually a really good show. I don't think OK Boomer is going to do that well. What do you have to say, Tanya? Tanya, why what? Cancel? Yeah, I don't think that show, if it comes out, because again, they've only filed the trademark. That doesn't mean that they're absolutely going to come out with the show, because in, TV and movies, people, they pitch things all the time, but they don't necessarily get picked up. If it does get past that and they do run this show, I give it a max of 6 episodes. Fox is not good at maintaining long running shows. I can't remember the last one that they did. Anyway, let's move on. The next story that we are talking about, this has to do with protecting your brand when it comes to nonprofits. Now, usually when we're talking about protecting your brand and trademarks and things like that, we're always talking about, companies out there trying to make money. However, if you are in the nonprofit arena, you are also responsible for protecting your name. And we have a case demonstrating that today. So if you have heard of the Better Angels Society, please give me a B in the comments. And if you have heard of the Institute for American Values, please give me an A in the comments. So if you've heard of the Better Angels Society, give me a B in the comments. If you've heard of the Institute for American Values, give me an A in the comments. And if you have not heard of either, give me a thumbs down. And going back to Tanya's question, she asked, why is Fox unable to run series successfully? I honestly don't know. You'd think with all their money, they would put some, money into some decent writers, but they just slap anything together. High Capital Credit. Okay. Tanya has not heard of either of those companies. Hi, hello. Okay. That's fine. And I don't expect you to know about them. Better Angel Society is a nonprofit that is, its mission is to educate Americans about their history using documentary films. So it is a nonprofit for documentaries. And the Institute for American Values is a political action group. They are very focused on traditional values like traditional marriage, and kind of like a right-wing conservative group. So So these two don't necessarily, okay, I got a thumbs down from Sincere. So these two don't necessarily have anything to do in common with each other, right? Here's the problem. Better Angel Society, this nonprofit that is aimed at, teaching Americans about its history through documentaries, had to sue this political action committee because the political action committee was collecting money under the phrase of their Better Angels campaign. So someone who isn't paying attention, and let's say they heard of Better Angel Society and they know, oh, I'm a big documentary fan, so I'm gonna, donate money to this. But then they hear about this Better Angels campaign that's being run by a right-wing conservative group that may not mesh with this person's values. That could be very confusing. You might donate money to an organization that you don't believe in. So the owner of this, I should say the founder of this nonprofit, his name is Ken Burns. He's a very famous documentary maker or something. He sued this political action committee for trademark infringement because he uses the phrase Better Angels in the furtherance of this nonprofit. And he actually won. The Institute for American Values has to stop this Better Angels campaign and stop collecting money under it. Again, this is a great demonstration of how protecting your trademark, it does not just apply to, when you're in business and trying to make a profit. This is literally a nonprofit. They're here to, to better the world. The point of a nonprofit is to better the world, right? But you still have to protect your name because your name is your value. You don't want to tarnish your name. This documentary society, they may not agree with the political values of the Institute for American Values, so they don't want them aligning their names together, all right? So if we understand that, give me a star in the comments as to why it's important to protect your brand in the nonprofit arena. Give me a star in the comments. Give me a star. Oh. Give me a star. People in podcast land, if you ever want to join in on the fun, you can join me at least Monday through Thursday. Thank you for the star, Sincere39, on Facebook and Instagram Live. And you can ask your questions. All right. So we are going to our third story, which is actually has to do with the title of this broadcast. If you have heard of the vegan butcher, give me a V in the comments. Tanya had a comment. Thank you for the stars, Tanya. If you have heard of the vegan butcher, give me a star in the comment. So the reason why I named this show is What is a Vegan Butcher? What is a vegan butcher? The whole point of a butcher is that they cut up meat. How can you be a vegan butcher? But apparently that is a thing, all right? So while you guys, put your comments in the box. So there is a company out in the Midwest. And they are a vegan deli. So they have, substitute meat products and non-dairy cheeses and things like that. I would never step foot in a place like this. I am a carnivore to my heart. I like meat. But they are a flourishing business. The thing is, this business, when they started out in 2016, they wanted to name themselves the Vegan Butcher, and they applied for the trademark in 2017 and were denied. And the USPTO denied them because they said it was merely descriptive. So they said that Vegan Butcher was not anything that set them apart in the marketplace. It simply described who they were. And remember that descriptive trademarks don't really fare well. Hi, I am Stacy Joy, right? So here's the thing. In 2018, Nestle, this big conglomerate company, comes through and files a trademark application for the vegan butcher, and lo and behold, their application got accepted. Apparently, they're going to be using it to market plant-based snacks and meals. So now, this company in the Midwest that wanted to be called the Vegan Butcher, they ended up, hi, Miss Whitney, they ended up naming themselves the Herbivorous Butcher. Herbivorous is just a fancy word for vegan. So now the Herbivorous Butcher has gone to the USPTO. They have filed a lawsuit, and they want one of two things. They either want the right to use the name the Vegan Butcher because they applied for it already and were denied, or they want the phrase the Vegan Butcher to be public domain so that it can't be trademarked, so nobody can use it. So I'm asking you guys as an audience is, what do you think the remedy should be here? Do you think that the Vegan Butcher is something that is so like it's so distinctive that it deserves trademark protection, and that or do you think that it is something that should be a public word, like it's too generic? What do you think about that? Because that was the original argument when they denied the Herbivorous Butcher. They said, this is just descriptive. This just says what you do. It's not really anything special. But then 2 years later, you give that trademark to Nestle for pretty much the same thing. So do you think that the Vegan Butcher is a distinctive enough phrase to be trademarked? What do y'all think? And just so you know, right now this case is in the discovery phase, so they're getting all their evidence together, so they can look at the facts and see what happened and see what kind of decisions should be made. Whenever you have a trial, there's always a period where they're getting all their facts together. So that's the phase that they're in now. But we're not on the jury, we're not the judge, but we can still give our opinion. Sincere 39 thinks so. Sincere 39 thinks that the Vegan Butcher is a distinctive enough phrase that it deserves trademark protection. Okay, so if it's distinctive enough, what do you think should happen in this case? Shop Best in the Yard is not sure. If it's distinctive enough, what do you think should happen in this case? Do you think that the Herbivorous Butcher, this small vegan deli, that they should have the right to use the name? Because remember, they applied already and they were denied. So we don't even know why Nestle got it. So what should happen to the Herbivorous Butcher? How should they be remedied? Or should they be remedied at all? What do you guys think? What do y'all think? While you guys put that in there, I want to remind you that you can always pick up the trademark toolkit by going to the link in my bio, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. Sometimes trademark concepts can be a little bit out there, but the trademark toolkit really breaks it down into everyday, basic, common English, so you understand how to better protect your brand out there in the world, okay? Sincere 39 said they should get the trademark. It sounds like Nestle paid someone off. Because remember, people, the USPTO, in terms of examining your application, these are attorneys, these are regular people looking this over, and they are not above reproach. That's why you can fight back if you're ever denied a trademark. That's why you can oppose a trademark if it's out there. You can say, I don't think that that's the right decision. So if Nestle knew somebody on the USPTO board and they just kind of pulled there and said, look, I'm gonna slide you a little something, just let me get this. But then the Herbivorous Butcher, they didn't forget, because they remembered the sting of being denied by the USPTO office. And they're like, excuse me, we were first, so what's gonna happen? Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait and see. Again, they are in the discovery phase, they're getting the facts together. But Sincere 39, you said they should get the trademark. Anybody else have an opinion on what should happen? Anybody else? Anybody else? Ooh, excuse me. Guys, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Great, and thank you. Thank you. All right. Yes. Sorry, guys. I think I'm coming down with something. I feel very congested. Life has been trying me, guys, but that's okay. We are still here. So yeah, so those were the stories that I had for you today. We didn't have a lot, but I did want to get on here and talk to you. Yeah, I'm gonna go make myself some tea after this. You're gonna wait? You're gonna wait for what? You're gonna wait. Okay. Anyway, so those were the stories that I have for you. We do have some time for Q&A. We've got about 4 minutes. So if you have any questions about Fox and this OK Boomer show, or if you have any questions about the Better Angels Society, or the Herbivorous Butcher. I actually think they should keep this name, the Herbivorous Butcher. I like it. I think it's very distinctive. I think it's cute. The vegan butcher, it's cool, but I also feel like the word vegan for some people has a negative connotation, and I think herbivorous makes them sound a lot more classy. What do you guys think? And while we're chit-chatting about this, you can drop your questions in the comments. If you have questions about your own businesses, how to get started, if you have questions about contracts, any of that business formation stuff, feel free to ask me right now. Yeah. I think I would prefer to walk into the herbivorous butcher than the vegan butcher. But that's just me, because I feel like the vegan butcher ruffles feathers. Shop S in the Yard said, I like herbivore better. I like it better too. Keep herbivores, but you know what? If they want to fight for their name, fight for their name, because they did apply for it first. So it's not fair that this bigger company that has deeper pockets came with the same application and got it. Something in the milk ain't clean. I think Sincere 39 was right about somebody being paid off at the USPTO. So we will have to wait and see about that. Sincere 39 said that's why they should get it. Okay. Hi, Stacy Joy. Thanks for joining. We're actually towards the end, but this is the Q&A portion. So if you have questions about business, please drop them here. Sincere 39 said, you will never forget the vegan butcher. But I also feel like you wouldn't forget the herbivorous butcher. But I'm also a word junkie. Like, I love learning new words. I love, multisyllabic words. I don't know. I just love words. I'm a word person. Yeah. But yeah. What else? What else, guys? Oh shoot. Oh, wait, where's my All right, I totally forgot I was recording the podcast, and I moved the I moved the recording thing over, but I'm sure it got it. It's got pretty good sound. Herbivore butcher sounds uppity, but I like it. I like uppity words. Shop S on the Yard said, love some wordplay. Hi, Mom Nurse. Yes, I think that's like, I love when people are so creative with words. I feel like vegan is so easy. Yeah, so we've got 1 more minute, guys, for your Q&A. Let me know. If you don't want to ask me here, you can book a free 15-minute consultation. Go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. That is the link in my bio on Instagram. It is also in the comment box on Facebook. Yes. Let me know. I'm going to go make me some dinner and some hot tea and see if I can get rid of this congestion. Have a good night, guys. Bye.